Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm doing a tutorial on this look right here. It is, again, spring inspired. You're gonna see a theme here. Just a little inspiration. It was a color that I wanted to try out that was in a palette of mine, and I don't ever go for such bright colors on the eyes, but I felt like going a little bit out of my comfort zone today, and I hope you like it as much as I do. If you want to see how I created this look, keep watching. First things first, going to prime the eyelids like I always do with my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. Now that I'm all primed, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal. These are the color Riche eyeshadow singles, and this is in the color Little Beige Dress. I'm going to put this all over the lid to set that paint pot. Forgot I had these shadows and how much I liked them. They have a very gel powdery feel to them. They're very cushiony when you touch them and feel kind of cool, and they have a powder finish, but they're very unique and I love the coverage it gives. Grabbing another color Riche eyeshadow. This one is in Cafe Au Lait, and we're going to use this as the transition shades. We're just going to work this right into the crease, just to add some shadow and definition to the eye. Grabbing my e.l.f. Prism Palette, I'm going to use this purple shade down here at the end. I don't ever use purple, but this is such a pretty shade and I wanted to experiment a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of my Pixie Glow Mist, shake it up because it separates, and I'm going to spray my brush. I might actually get some product on there. So I'm grabbing product and then I think I'm going to spray. So I'm loading up the brush and then let's spray. And I'm going to pack this all over the lid. I'm just using pressing motions. I'm not dragging it. Now that is a pop of color for sure. Now that we have that pop of color, I'm actually going to use a blush to soften these edges. I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Rendevous. This one is very similar in tone to that pop of purple shade. So I'm going to take that into the crease. It's all about utilizing what you already have in your collection. Because if I were to go out and try to find a powder shade similar to this, I wouldn't use it as often. So I'm using blush. And see, that just softens things up and looks a little bit more blown out than if I was just to leave it harsh. Now to add a little bit more depth and brightness in the center of the eye, I'm grabbing this shade right here. It's next to the purple tone, and with my finger, I'm just going to apply it to the center. And I'll just take a little bit of it in. You can grab the white shade as well and tap that in the center to add a little bit of depth in contrast to all those colors we just put on. I think I want to brighten up the inner corner, so I'm going to go back in with that white and my little brush and just take that in the inner corner. I want to do a very fine line here close to my lashes, so I'm grabbing my Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner. This is in the brown shade, so I'm just going to take that on the very edge of the lashes. I'm not going to wing it out or anything. I am going to tightline using the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Eyeliner. Going to curl the lashes now. You can skip this step if you don't need to. For mascara, I'm going to use the Covergirl, the Supersizer. Just put on many coats of that. For foundation today, I'm using the Lorac POREfection, Sheer Perfection rather, foundation. I'm going to apply that with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. This is a more sheer coverage foundation, but personally I like that. And then I just go in with concealer to cancel any of the redness or any imperfections. So today I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal. I'm in the shade Light. I like the lighter shade for brightening reasons. And actually, if you want to know what foundation shade I'm in PS1 Porcelain. Now I need to set everything under the eye, so I'm going in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light, making sure I'm not already creased, and then going right in with the powder. And for the rest of the face, I like to lightly dust over with the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Medium. For bronzer and to warm up the face today, I'm using my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. This is in the light to medium shade. Since the eyes are so bright, I don't want to do a bright blush. So I'm gonna grab the Tarte Exposed Blush. This is just a little bit more muted and won't affect the eye look that we're trying to achieve, that brightness. I want my highlight to be very strong to kind of work with that brightness in the eye. So I'm going to go for a liquid highlighter. We didn't overly powder, so you're safe to go in with a liquid. And I'm going to use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl. And I'm just going to put a few dabs of that right here. And then I'm just going to tap that in. You can use your finger as well. You don't want to use a brush. Take a little bit on the nose. Cupid's bow. I'm in desperate need of some brows, so I'm gonna go in with my trusty duo, the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper and Definer, and I'm just gonna fill in my brows as I always do. Brows are done, and now I wanna finish up the eyes. I'm gonna go in with that Rendezvous eyeshadow, and I want to add a little bit of that on the bottom. So I'm just actually tapping it in. And then just sweeping back and forth. Just to add a little bit of color, not too much. Tapping it in. Now going in with the NYX Skinny Mascara, and I'm going to finish with the bottom lashes. For the lips, I don't want to go full matte or too high gloss. I mean, I think a nude gloss would look really nice as well, but I'm going to go with a lipstick today, but more of a balm lipstick. I'm grabbing my new Burt's Bees ones, and I can't remember the name of these. I'll definitely link everything below, but it's the new packaging, the new lipsticks, but they're more of like a balm. And I have the shades here, Nile, Nude, and Tulip Tide. I have been pairing these two shades together, and I think they're gorgeous. So the first one I'm going to go in with is the brighter one, and that's Tulip Tide. Now see, if I wore this all on its own, I don't think that would look so cute. A little too matchy-matchy for me. However, when you now go in with this nude shade, it tones it down, but still keeping a hue of the shade in the eyes. I wanted to find the lips a little bit, so I'm grabbing a nude liner. This is the Covergirl, what is this? 210 Seduce lip liner. And I didn't think that I wanted a glossier lip, but now that I'm looking at it, I kind of want a little bit of a glitteriness in the center of the lips. Why not, right? So I'm going to grab a little sample here. It's the Laura Mercier lip gloss. What are these called? Lip glaze, I think they're called. It's in the shade Baby Doll. I got a little sample size of this, and I think my Sephora unboxing or BoxyCharm, I think it was the Sephora one. Let's put that in the center. And of course, you can go ahead and set everything with a makeup setting spray if you'd like. And that's our completed look. I'm surprised, and I know I did a tutorial on this look, so I shouldn't be surprised that the look came out good because it's something I was interested in playing around with, but I'm surprised I like it on myself this much. I thought it would just kind of be and maybe complement someone with green eyes or brown eyes a little better than me, but I love this color. I think it's gorgeous, and it makes me excited for spring some more, and I know you can tell there's a theme going on with my videos these days. I hope you liked the look as much as I do. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you do, and of course, if you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. If you want something that's not so bright, this is the sunset one. I think that these colors just, you know, scream summer and spring, so I gravitate towards these.